Example 9, the Monterey Canning Company packs 8.5 ounces of tuna into each can. If the can itself weighs 1 7/8 ounces, what's the total weight of a can of Monterey tuna? So, let's take a look at what's going on. It packs 8.5 ounces of tuna into a can. All right, so this is the total weight of the tuna, right? 8.5 ounces of tuna is in the can. The can weighs 1 7/8 ounces. Okay, so we have a can, it weighs something. We have tuna in the can that weighs something. They want the total weight of the can to tuna. So should we add, subtract, multiply, or divide the two numbers?
Subtract.
Why do you think subtract?
You should add.
Why do you think add?
Because you're the majority of
So just imagine, here, I'll draw a picture of what's going on. Here's the can of tuna.
Wait, is the 1 8 1/2, is that added with the?
The 8.5 ounces of tuna is being put inside the can. We want the weight of the can tuna.
Oh, yeah, so add.
Add, right? So, exactly. So the can's adding to the weight, the tuna's adding to the weight, so both things are increasing the weight of the can of tuna. So if we have our can of tuna, we're going to get 8 1/2 ounces plus 1 7/8 ounces, right? And it's important, now, when we start dealing with units, always make sure the units agree. So 8.5 ounces of tuna, 8.5 ounces is the weight of the can, so everything's in ounces. Right? And mixed number addition, I usually like columns instead of horizontally positioned. So I'm going to go, and first off, 8 1/2, it needs a common denominator of 8 right here. So I'm going to go 8
4/8
times 4 times 4 makes 4/8. We're adding that to 1 7/8. 4/8 plus 7/8 makes 11/8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Once again, we have an improper fraction, part of a mixed number. We don't want that. So I go 8 goes into 11 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. Subtract, you get a remainder of 3. So 1 3/8 is the same as 11/8.
So it's 10 3/8.
So the 9 adds by 1 to 10, and 11/8 is left with 3/8 there, right? So 1 of the 11/8 went to the 9 to make 10. The 3/8 stuck on as a fraction ounces. So every can of tuna for the Monterey Canning Company would weigh 10 3/8 ounces per full can of tuna.
So you have